What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the shiny Zapdos hunt. We are like pretty far over odds now, getting kind of close to double, and hopefully we get this thing soon. And without further ado, let's get started. As my controller refuses to connect for a moment. Yeah, hopefully we get this thing. Because it's long overdue. Yeah, hopefully we get this bird, because honestly, it would help me out in a lot of ways right now. How's it going, Dark? How you been, man? Yeah, it's good to hear, Dark. You know, it'd be kind of funny if we somehow went double odds on this thing, but I really hope we don't. What do you mean by that? Like in some strange time loop. Are you talking about the Zapdos? Oh, you're in Sumeru, aren't you? Oh yeah, I know exactly where you are in the story. Yeah, don't leave the area. Which basket are you gonna choose, Dark? Dark, you remember when I said that Sumeru messed with my head a lot when I did the quests there? Well, that's part of it. Oh, just wait till you get to all the story quests. Is Dark gonna break the time loop? this Zapdos ever shine? That's my time loop right now. Just waiting for this Zapdos to get toasted feet instead of cold feet. Needs vitamin D. Yeah, someone get this bird some orange juice or something. Or some sunlight. Anything you guys want to talk about, by the way? Like, Dark, what have you been up to today? Very quiet right now on stream. Of course, it is a bit early in the stream, like we're not even 10 minutes in. Oh. Yeah, I was honestly kind of wondering why you were here so early. Like, so I guess that was the reason. In my sense, school starts tomorrow for me, and I actually have a job interview this weekend. So, yeah, I have some big things coming up. Another reason why I need the Zapdos to appear. I need to free my schedule a bit more. Yeah, I need some money to get the Nintendo Switch 2 when it comes out. I was going Omega. What do you mean by speed up? Like, it's already going as fast as possible. Oh. Yeah, Mario going at the fastest possible pace. you're talking about like this opening scene, I can't do anything about that. Like this, I'm hitting the speed up button right now. It doesn't skip this. I'm guessing it's like a missed call. Meanwhile, I literally had to go outside and shovel like earlier today. And then literally at a later point in the day, I had to go in the garbage and I'm in a t-shirt. So put that in consideration. I went out when it has snow all over the ground in a t-shirt. Yeah, it's been strangely warm up here lately. Like, we haven't had that much snow. Like, this was literally the first snow of 2025, I think. Yeah, for those who don't remember, what was this sort of thing? Nope, that was not it. This one. Yeah, this is what Zapdos is supposed to look like when shiny. You can tell the feet get a dramatic change in color. So, hopefully, we get it. We just need Zapdos to get a tan. Okay, I'm actually gonna see a quick reaction. Mute this tab. Yeah, the feet are that orange. It's not just the image. Yeah, I just quickly looked at a shiny reaction to confirm that it is actually like that. It is. Because I wanted to make sure, because I actually have not checked the video footage wise and only had that one image to go off of. Zapdos really just being a pain. And I forgot to hit the little counter just now, so. So, do you guys think we're gonna get Zapdos today? breaking free from the time loop. How's it going, medians? And what do you mean by Heart Gold Soul Silver prototypes? You mean like ROM hacks? Or... do you mean like... yeah, I'm a bit confused. Do you mean like physical cartridges or ROM hacks? What exactly was, like, different about him, if I may ask? Is, like, the same thing, just, like, a few different, like, Pokemon, or... in Platinum prototypes? I'm, like, curious about, like, what you mean by that. Is, like, Mons that were not in the original game or something? Yes, Dark, it is what you think it is. Oh. So that means Diamond is the better one because it was made first. It also kind of explains why Sinnoh actually resembles Palkia's, or not Palkia, Dialga's like face a little bit. Like, it kind of makes a bit of sense. I also mentioned that a handful of the games actually do like fall under a certain principle where they kind of look like they're legendary in some sense. Like, Sinnoh's a prime example. It looks exactly like Dialga in some sense. Like, if you look at it from the side, kind of, it looks like Dialga's head. Pretty sure Unova also kind of fits this because it looks like a dragon. Possibly hinting at what the original dragon looked like. Not sure about Kalos. Maybe it like looks a bit more like Yveltal. Again, the cocoon shape. Or like Xerneas' branches from above because Kalos being in the center and spreads out. Yeah, Dark, you better get used to mind games when you're in the area that's literally known as the Nation of Wisdom. That's like really where all this stuff kind of like went like crazy. Yeah, you hear like the Traveler's voice every now and then. Dang, so they actually were taking their time with all these games. We all took them for granted. They probably just ran out of content. So like keep it up yearly. Yeah, ZA better be worth it. You guys got any guesses on when you think Zapdos will shine, by the way? Oh, Dark, it gets a lot worse than Fontaine. Because, yeah, you go from scholar to detective. That's where you really gotta put the puzzle pieces together. They don't just hand you the answers. As much. War tactics. That's what Natlin is. Dogs are so annoying. They won't stop barking. Black and white prototypes. Like, what was different about those? Like, black and white is my first region, so I want to know this actually. Like, what was different about the prototypes in black and white? Like, was there any early attempts of trying to get the cure infusions to work? Yeah, I don't know why Zapdos of all of them is the one being stubborn. Like, we're almost to double odds on this bird. Early camera thing? Oh. That's probably what they were trying to fix, I'm guessing. Like, you gotta think, it's like a beta. They had a lot of bugs. Alright, seeing a bit dark? Watch the Zapdos shows up while you're gone. One of 8s. Oh, you mean like the date would always be stuck on that time? Maybe like 8 was their default? I'm guessing, because like technically on like a digital clock, 8 covers the most digit like points on it, so that would make sense. Like, that's like my guess. Like on digital clocks, 8 literally fills up every single like square on it. So it could have been their testing number. That's a little odd. But yeah, like I said earlier, beta has most likely had a lot of bugs. That was like their main way of testing it and fixing what was an issue. Rotating Dialga and Palkia. Okay, now I'm just picturing like the spinning chip meme with like a 3D model of Dialga and Palkia. You know, if I were to make this into a video, it would probably be a pretty funny thing just to have like Zapdos as like the front center mon on the thumbnail. Like, this legendary set took me almost a year to get, and just have Zapdos like menacingly staring down like the OC line or something. Also kind of works because Zapdos would be the middle one. Fire starter? What happened to Tepig? What? Why is there a Lady Gaga song in X and Y? Doesn't even fit that well with that one technically. Like, one of them is only the being of death. That's the exact opposite of birth. Like, imagine that just playing with a being of death that's like born in front of you or something. Because I'm pretty sure like they are rebirthed when they come out of like their chrysalis slash tree. Wait. I actually did know that, Tim. I played through like 1 or 2 of the Mystery Dungeon games. Yeah, how's it going, man? I'm pretty sure you also follow the sky in like one of them. I know another one you wash up on the beach. A few of them just had like the lame entrances, and you just like woke up in the middle of a forest. Anything you guys want to talk about, by the way? We have a very quiet chat right now. And Corey, I can't because I can't even buy myself a Switch, honestly. It's alright. One thing I can tell you though that might help, they usually have a Switch in the reward section of Dave & Buster's. So if you get like a handful of tickets and just keep saving between like each trip you do, you'll eventually hit it and be able to get one. That's how you get a real free Switch. And funny enough, I'm actually getting pretty close. I just need to make like 1 or 2 more trips there, like for like random events, and I'll actually have enough, I think. Although with the Switch 2 announced, I don't know if it's going to be on shelves much longer. Yeah, that was my father trying to give my dog a piece of meat. If you saw that fly on the screen, I just gotta quickly hand it to her. Or is she gonna go for it? Okay. Here you go, girl. There you go. Now she had it. It's like a piece of steak. So how's everyone doing in the chat right now? Oh, the emulator crashed. Oh, they're betas. They're gonna crash. That's like part of the risk. You gotta find out where the crashes are and try and avoid them. That's a real challenge, trying to beat a beta game where it's full of bugs and glitches. Oh. How far in the game were you? Oh. Why did you say that name? I don't know. Oh, I can't speak. I don't know why Zapdos is refusing to shine so much. Like, we're almost at double odds on this bird and orange. Like, we spent months trying to get this bird alone. It's the longest hunt besides Shaymin. And Shaymin had a huge break in the middle, so if anything, Zapdos is probably the longest hunt on the channel. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, in-game time, it's, like, taking longer. I'm actually gonna quickly check. How long was my Shaymin hunt? Nope, not even close. Shaymin was 54 hours. And almost double this. That's odd. Why am I getting Okay, you guys might be seeing a little buffering that is not on your end. I don't know what is causing it. Probably just a little hiccup, if I had to guess. Yeah, hopefully the buffering is stopped by now. Yeah, Zapdos is looking a little pale. It needs some sunlight. Yeah, this bird is just a pain in the rear. I remember when we first started this hunt, we made a joke saying, oh, Zapdos is going to shine like the first 50. We are now over 2,000 encounters. And we still have not gotten it. Funny thing was, my channel was like pretty small actually at the time when I started Zapdos, I think. Like, I'm pretty sure I gained like almost 100 now between like starting and finishing this hunt. You know, I haven't even finished it yet. Man, what was that like one stream? I gotta scroll pretty far back now to find when I was hunting something different. Yeah, when I started this thing, I was at 396. I have only gained over 100 subscribers in the time of trying to get this bird. Actually, over 200. What? No. I think I'm doing my math wrong here. Where's my calculator? Yeah, that's 120 subscribers gained in that amount of time. Crazy to think about in some sense. I don't know why I'm flashbacking on my channel now. It's going back to some like my earlier streams. I remember some people were asking like if I would remember them later on, and funny thing is, I still do remember a handful of the earliest viewers. They even asked me that question, I believe. I remember like there was one person around like the 50s when I was trying to hunt Arceus at the time, and I helped him out with like a bullying situation. I wonder what happened to that person, honestly. Wait. Oh, white and another without it. Maybe it's like a trigger of some kind to switch like versions. Or maybe it's like showing like what icons on the outside of the game. Like remember like when they're inserted into a DS, they have like that little icon showing the game. Maybe that's what it's referring to. And I don't think you can see that from an emulator, unless you can manage to get to a home menu in a DS. Yeah, if I need an extra day, I guess I can kind of overlap like this with one of the other streams, I guess. I'm trying to like think out loud here in my head a little bit. Also, so you guys know what might come in the future, like, because remember I said earlier I might have to move things? Yeah, how's it going, Dark? Yeah, basically, college is coming up for me, like, literally starting tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to probably shift around a few streams, like, it's gonna get shaken up a little bit here. But hopefully not too much changes. Like, the worst case scenario, we'll have, like, one of those every other day, or every other, like, week type of streams that overlap with one another. And that's if I need to have an extra day. Yeah, I have to juggle 3 things soon. That's gonna be fun. Yep, you are trapped in someone else's dream. Now, who's the person that you're in the dream of? That's the real question you're trying to figure out, Dark. Yeah, Sumeru was like the biggest area that affected me in the head, basically. Because it was so confusing to try and figure out that story. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Also the one that hired Dia as a bodyguard. Maybe it's a hint. Wait, Dark. Now that I'm pretty sure Mavlika's banner has ended, what's the next character you're gonna try and pull for? Or it's gonna end soon, I think. It looks like Dynamax Articuno is here now. Well, part of it is just like thinking about like a character's overall performance and then figuring out how they could work on a team. Or in my case, just pick characters that you like. That's what I've been doing. And then I'll work on trying to find characters that synergize. Yeah, I just got a notification on my phone. You hear that, Zapdos? The birds are popular right now. How about you shine to give me some view time? You're probably gonna be looking at things like Shiny, Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. I could really use the whole bird set complete for that. Honestly, though, I would like to try and get one of those birds because it probably would become one of the top raid counters. Sadly, though, there's no rock-type mons to use, which would take out all three of them probably. If we had, like, for example, Dynamax Rampardos, that thing would probably take out all of them instantly. I think, though, there is an electric-type move on one of them, but that's about it. I forgot which one it was, though, that had access to max lightning. Trying to go over, let's see what you got. Phalanx, Metagross, the starters of 2 different generations. We got Krabby. I think we have Lapras. What else is there that we have access to? Why am I blanking on the own mons that we could use? We also have Wooloo and Squovet, I think. I don't think it was double. Like, did it have access to Wild Charge? Like, I cannot remember which one had electric. I feel like one of them did. Oh yeah, Toxtricity. That was it. We have that mon. We have this whole Toxtricity line. And that's technically can Gigantamax, so if you have a G-Max Toxtricity, you're probably set in stone. Especially if like 3 of those things. Me on the other hand, I don't have a single one. I was stuck inside at the time. I don't know why Zapdos refuses to shine, and I've said that probably hundreds of times now. But it makes good sense because I'm almost at double odds. You don't have him either? At least you have a Gigantamax, though. Didn't you say you had, like, Blastoise or something? Well, you'll be able to hit Moltres. Sadly, though, I'm pretty sure Moltres is the last one. So you can't really use it to fight off Articuno or Zapdos. Real quick, I'm gonna see if like the Articuno is at the power spot nearby, if like they all changed. Oh, it did. Okay, yeah, it shows the names. I gotta cover up part of it, but yeah, there's a Dynamax Articuno not far from me. So technically speaking, I could go to it, but I would probably lose instantly. Yeah, I know for a fact I can't solo that. I'm highly sure that a 98 Metang and a Charizard and a Metagross would not be able to beat that. Yeah, I highly doubt that my counters for Articuno would go smoothly. Wait, do they say active on other days or is it only on Monday? That's one thing I'm kind of curious about, because if it is active in other areas, then I might have a chance, like at other times. So I'm pretty sure that like if like you were to get 2, maybe 3 people together and have max mushrooms on everyone, then you might stand a fighting chance. Although I'm not sure how many Pokecoins it costs to get a max mushroom, which boosts the damage. why Zapdos, like, is like this. Like, it's not, like, something I'm doing wrong on my end, right? Like, I'm doing all the steps correct. Like, I did multiple hunts like this, and yet Zapdos is, like, going over odds like crazy. Almost AR-38s. You're getting there. Just wait till you get to the 50s or the 40s. Like, I forgot what level you need to get access to, like, the highest ranked domains. Like, you'll probably see, like, if you go to One Dark, but, like, I forgot what level it was. I don't know why, like, the Zapdos streams are always quiet, by the way. It makes no sense. I think they're in every single Dynamax Den right now, so if you see a Dynamax Den, there probably is one. Yeah, the thing I'm wondering is if Articuno is going to be here tomorrow, because tomorrow is when I go to my college for the first time this year. And, well, there's, like, multiple there. Like, I think last time I was there was, like, 3 or 4, like, raid spots. And there's a few gyms as well, so I can take advantage of that. But yeah, I'll probably try and take down Articuno if I can get a group of people. Machop. I mean, Machop could probably be a decent counter to Articuno. Not on the defensive side, but offense, I'm pretty sure I might get access to a decent punching move. Or even like a fighting type move could probably do good on ice. But it would be neutral because of flying. Yeah, but somehow I could find a way to get to the city, even though it's a very far drive from here, that would be a spot as well. I'm kind of curious, how far am I from that? I'm not gonna say this out loud, obviously, but still. Yeah, I am not making that easily. That is not a convenient distance. Yeah, Deoxys is the current raid. I took one on recently, though, and it was a defense one when I went to the Islander game. It wasn't as shiny, but it had some pretty decent IVs. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure I still got it because of that reason. Let me check. Like, it was, like, really good. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I caught this when I was at the Islander game, so I can technically show where it is. But yeah, look at that. That was very close to being a perfect Deoxys. Yeah, I think that's a 96%. But yeah, I don't know why Islanders like UBS Arena gives such good Pokemon to me. I got the shiny Shadow Moltres there as well. And I got a 96% Deoxys. Yeah, it might wrap up at 2,300. Unless the bird decides to shine before that. Yeah, me thinking also earlier that Shaymin was actually having a run for its money. No, Shaymin still has 20 hours on Zapdos. And I'm talking about the in-game time, because like luckily I have a timer on that. I'm pretty sure it's all of them. They like cycle through. Like by the hour or something. I'm not quite sure. They're either all out at once and it's just by chance, kind of like when they had both Dialga and Palkia in the Sinnoh raids. Or they cycle by hour. Or something like that. Because I know they're all active. Like, I've seen attack and speed forms, and I showed you the defense form one I caught, so I know they're all technically available. Okay, 2 more encounters. Oh, nice. Honestly, I regret using my raid passes on the Palkia hood a while back because Deoxys would have been a better one to get because it's mythical. And also, I could have saved him for the whole, like, Kyurem thing coming up. Instead, I got a bunch of Palkias and I didn't even catch half of them. The only benefit was that I got some candy for Spatial Rend, which I don't even use. Okay. Final reset of the day. Will we get it? Will it be a shiny? It was not. Alright guys, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.